Quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Cowboys going up against the Steelers. And with that, we'll send you up to the North Shore of Pittsburgh at Heinz Field by the Three Rivers.
The Cowboys not my favorite team. The Bills are. I just like using them on Madden. Elliott.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Sticky. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. I do love you guys. 2 hands. Man, forget 1 hand. Man, forget 1 hand, man. Man, forget 1 hand, man. 2 hands. Yes, we're gonna do 2 hands. You got Le'Veon Bell. I already know you're already running the ball. I already know. Yeah, I told you I made your formation. You're running the ball.
Take this up to right around the 20. In 12 regular season games this last year for Bell.
I'm trying to have. I'm about that. I'm trying to. If I had the Seahawks, man, I would have. Best believe I would have had what's his name
Leaves a bad taste. Gives him
fuel for the next season. Screen pass.
Remember, for the last few years, he hasn't been able to play the season.
That's all I put.
Yo, good stuff, good stuff. Best believe I would have had you, bruh. If I would have pressed circle. I knew it was a screen pass. As soon as they busted out.
And got the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front.
Sit down. Good tackle, Barry Jones. Byron Doe on that. I have not played Madden in a minute. So I'm kind of. The defense is never my thing. The offense is always my thing. Oh, that Bobby Wagner in the middle, bro. Smack. Never get a yard. If I had Green Bay, you already know Clay Matthews is on it. Or I got Sean Lee. Oh yeah, big Sean Lee. Yeah, back up a little bit. Oh yeah, back up a little bit. Good stuff, Sean Lee.
It's incomplete. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. And here's a look at the defensive unit that hopes to halt this offense today. He's going to air one out. A 50-50 ball.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And a big turnover.
Let's go, Claiborne. That was the user pick too, bro. Let's go. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's a Christian too, bro. I like Dak Prescott. He's a Christian. Oh yeah. Go Big Zeke. Go Big Zeke. Go Big Zeke. Let's go.
And it'll be first down, Cowboys. They ran that one well, and not only did
one time I went to my cousin's house, right, for Christmas, and it was his birthday too. So we was playing outside football, and I was eating out there. They was calling me Little Ezekiel Elliott. They was like, give it to Zeke. Yo, why Ezekiel? Why Zeke? That was my nickname because I was eating out there.
But we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well. And these back-to-back.
Best believe I like to scramble too. I like to scramble too. I like to scramble. Get off me, Porto. Porto, you cannot guard me, bruh.
Show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep.
I'm a trash talker. You already know that already.
Hey
Michael,
emoji smiling face with open mouth and smiling eyes. Emoji smiling face.
Hey Tor. Porter, you cannot. I'm finally playing something besides 2K. Oh yeah, your whole left side is messed up. Your whole left side is messed up. Yeah, your whole left side messed up, Porto. Your whole left side messed up, Porto. Dang.
It's a gain of 20 that time. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down. Partner as a
Yeah, I'm a
quarterback,
scrambler.
you just gotta know when the clock
I don't
is
like
going
slow
off in your
quarterbacks.
head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can. He hits Beasley right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
What the?
In play in Minecraft right now, emoji smiling face with open mouth and smiling eyes.
Oh, that's cool.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and
Go,
goal.
Darren.
And a new set of downs here after
Might see why I like to
picking up
complain with the
first on
Cowboys.
They'll let the fullback try and take
Oh, fullback in.
fight his way into the end zone for
That's cool.
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Is the little bro awake?
And this is...
Oh, I think so, he is. I think. Let's go, Cowboys.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Dang, my kicker suck.
This will be taken very short. And it's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover? Remember, they need to keep where their mids.
Oh, what the? Oh, I didn't even see him run the ball.
They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before. I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
Oh, that was a good move right there. I didn't even see that. Look at that.
Make you ask him if he wanna play Minecraft with me.
Our PlayStation 3 is not connected right now. Our PlayStation 3 not connected right now. I gotta connect it. Oh my gosh, bro, they're killing with these. They're killing me with these running back plays, bro. I'm not guarding that running back. I'm just thinking you're gonna throw it out. Alright, I got you, bro. I got you.
Sitting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly. It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great
Oh
play.
my gosh, I thought the
What
quarterback
he
had
does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And it's now 4th and 3. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try.
Please and thank you, emoji grinning face with smiling
We
eyes.
can spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successfully. That incompletion, Charles, gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year that did not make the playoffs that might make a push this coming year. Well, 3 that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota, remember the start they got off to before that didn't work out so well for them. Arizona, we thought they were locked to be in the playoffs. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Des Bryant, 66 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. No, there's nothing to
Porto, tell me the game cheating.
And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9
from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And
my big brother Kafan, he's really good at Madden.
Went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
You're getting 8 yards per attempt. It's crazy.
You guys go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They get 5 out of that one.
I'm really about to buy Madden 25 again.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This is Bell, and this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
This is Bell on the dump off. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And they get 14 yards there and a 1st down.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key
I made a cool emoji house LOL. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and smiling eyes.
And this time not quite to the 30.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And some room to roam now. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a
Le'Veon eating.
That's a good explosive run right there on the draw play.
Nah, Ezekiel better start eating.
You've got to have some good faking going on and people having a nice little time clock in their head to understand how it all knits together. An offensive line really showing a pass set that they're going to pass block, maybe to draw.
Why did Fight Night just invite me to a party?
Linemen have them come upfield and then get past them, hand the ball off to the running back, and oftentimes he bypasses the guys headed for the quarterback, thinking they're going to get a sack, and gets himself into the secondary. And in this case, he picked up really nice yardage. Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him.
That was a pass interference.
And they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Now Jones. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your
I got to go see you, Michael.
the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all. And the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from.
All right, good night, Tor. See you tomorrow. I mean, go later on today.
And that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person. No one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close.
Bro, my controller was messing. It was not letting me run the ball. Like you saw me glitching. I could not run the ball.
Code Movement 130 subspike.
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Pressure from his leg. He goes down hard, flat on his back. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I'm one crazy dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely got...
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Oh, that's some dumb stuff, bruh.
After this.
All right, this is about to be good.
They'll break the huddle. This is 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it is incomplete. Boy, there, and the Steelers for an excellent field position.
Today is my game is lagging.
Now a first down carry by Bell, and he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he'll get it. 17. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Would it be safe to say
Like if you fumble that goal line.
Supposed to be running the NFL. Maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Roethlisberger keeps it.
I knew you were doing that.
Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves.
See if they can recoup and recover. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott.
Partner, I know you call the play-by-play, but you know your ball. If I throw these numbers at you, all right, 6 yards shy of 2,000 of total yards from scrimmage for a rookie running back. What do you think?
Sounds like me in high school.
Sounds like you doing it, right?
It's really fascinating at what he was able to do. The thing for me, though, he did that as a rookie. Where do you go from here? I mean, can you keep going up from those numbers your sophomore campaign?
I think that you can. He's had examples of that preceding him in the NFL. Some guy
trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ryan Shazier. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means
they're down to 1 remaining
here as we head toward halftime.
Oh yeah, he's definitely not going to score on this one.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone until Buster returned up to only the 14-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Prescott now on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. Of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Bryant. That one good for 12 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
A first down carry by Elliott. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down. Second down, Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Mike Mitchell coming up from the secondary to make the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. A second down throw for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They come out here in the eye. It's a keeper with Prescott. Give him 2 yards on that play. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
For those vertically challenged quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage to be a little bit on the smaller side. Able to duck in behind their offensive line and stick the ball across the imaginary yellow line for a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. James Harrison, the veteran, in on the stop.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First-level defensive line, second-level linebackers, third-level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player.
He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He can run for it, and he will. Boy, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Back now in Pittsburgh. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now Roethlisberger. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end Green. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits, just fire over the top. He saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Going up top and got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Barry Church, the strong safety, the one to get him down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
And partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces.
And look at this, it's a fake. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful. Throwing the football, I know you threw the football and you're passed off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
And his throw is incomplete. Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And that takes us from second to third down. Now Ben on third and long. And he's got Rodgers. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eli Rodgers, 30 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Prescott, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's third and short.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the big
pressure there as it's intercepted. The big
I didn't even mean to throw it off my back foot.
Brings this one back. It's a pick six. A Steeler touchdown. Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Hold on, bro. I just quit, bro. I'm done.
Following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now.
How did I throw a pick, bro? I didn't even throw it off my back foot.
One down in the backfield. Elliott. Prescott now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for the Cowboys. 61 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find
let's go, Dez. He actually about to bring us back into this.
That's exactly what they did there.
Second down now after the pass completion. Second down, Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. And again, it's Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick.
Porto.
And it's the Steelers who come up with it. And that should just about do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's...
I should have hit you in midair so you could fumble.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
I'll try to flop.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And the cutback to the sideline. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line. And the lead is going to stay right where it is. Well, now the kick to the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll take it into the end. Dez Bryant, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr, but he will not be able.
Good game, Porto.
Good game.
I threw my yards. That's crazy.